Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Alright, we're out here, Red Mountain. We've got the second ever Anthony Klaus Open presented by Fred Meyer. We've got a little bit of a handicap battle today. We've got Tony Klaus,
Evan Klaus,
Scott Klaus, and Dylan Van't Hul, Dylan Klaus. And today we're playing for this.
I'm Dylan Van't Hul, and I'm here with the 2021 Fear the Fork Quad Champion, Emily Van't Hul. Emily, how are you doing today?
Pretty good.
We have the Anthony Klaus Open 2 presented by Fred Meyer. And what do you think we're going to see out there today?
Probably a lot of throws.
A lot of throws. Well, let's tap into the video. Thanks for joining me.
All right, got myself starting us off today. Hole 4, kind of weird hole numbers start on 4, but just kind of want to turn over these bushes. Speaking of turnover, we got T-Bird Tony ripping one up there. Looks like his new Hades.
Oh, wow, that went far.
Evan! All the way from Oregon. Looks like he pulled that one just a little bit further right than he wanted. Good power, though. And Scott. Scott does a really good job at taking his time. I could learn a thing or two from him, and always redirects his hand to get that disc flat. Whoa.
Wow.
It's a lot of power out of there for a guy who doesn't play that much. You got Evan. Looks like he's got a little bit of a lower ceiling here.
I thought his first throw wasn't very good, but now I'm like, oh, maybe that's a better route.
Yeah, kind of opens up for his style of play there. Oh, did you see that little flip he did with his disc?
Oh, yeah.
Through the rest of the round, Evan kind of does that. That just kind of helps him get in his routine, and looks like he's got about a tap in from there. Here's my first putt of the day. A couple of the shots will be missed. We just don't record that often, and people are excited and ready to throw. So if they're missed, we'll just help you commentate, but the score will help you out. Got Tony kind of pinched off by this bush.
He's really going for it.
Oh yeah, he does not want to lose. Tony comes to win. Same thing, Scott taking his time again. So this is a handicap round. As we mentioned, everybody
Nice
started
putt,
off with
Scotty.
a different handicap.
Let's go.
So when you see these first scores, I think Evan started at 18, Scott at 13, Tony at 9, and myself at even. So we're just working on that, and then it'll work through the rest of the round. So
Whoa, holy cow, who threw that?
I believe that was Tony. First shot there, and I think this one's Scott.
Wow.
Right
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
This one really forces you to go up and over, and you just don't want to be on left or right. You really want to put it in the fairway.
I can't believe he can throw that far, like, compared to the last time I saw him play.
It's kind of crazy because these guys don't really play that much, but when you watch them play, it looks like they play a lot. Evan just pitching out there. Tony's trying to get his upshot. He pulled that one a little more right, but he should still have a putt from there.
Looks good.
Scott's probably about 63 feet away.
Get it?
That's very specific.
Yeah, 63 and a half feet. Here's Evans up. That was kind of a quicker one.
I was farther away.
Here's my birdie chance.
Oh.
Just falls out the back.
That was a great throw.
Evan is ready. We don't get all of Evan's throws because he's a quick player, but man, he made some sweet putts today. Tony taking his time, probably where Scotty gets it from. And then Scott and I are just cleaning up here. Not too many big changes here. This one, you can go with the over forehand play, but a lot of these guys are going to choose the up the middle straighter shot. Let's see what Tony's going with here. Tony likes that Anheuser play, likes to force the disc over and let it fly back a little bit. Seems like it's out there. Right before this hole, Scott was showing me this disc. He said it's a rock, and I said, you know, people are rock or buzz guys, and he goes, well, I lost my buzz, so I guess I'm a rock guy now. And honestly, he threw it really, really well. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, thread the needle.
Got Evan throwing his classic Joey M and representing the Flyers t-shirt. We love it. Evan out here on the left. We got away from him a little bit. Tony and his birdie chance just in front of it. Good bid. Scott's out here to the right now. I don't know if he has a low ceiling, but it looks like he's a little pinched there.
Must be low ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, with Red Mountain, there's just a lot of bushes, and they kind of act as bunkers and impede your swing or throw. And here I just couldn't get the disc up, but I did have a window. Evan!
Wow.
That's a great putt. They make it look so easy. It's almost like frustrating for how much I play. They just are like, oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Tony cleaning up here. And a couple knuckle sandwiches handing out there.
It's a very friendly knuckle sandwich.
Very friendly. All right. This hole was moved to the right, shorter position. Forehand or just kind of a soft backhand turnover here. Looks like Tony's going to show us that backhand turnover here. I believe that's his truth. Looks like he had a good pull on that one.
Yeah, he just pulled himself over.
Got Scott here.
Whoa.
That one looked like it released a little earlier than he wanted.
He just looked like angry throwing
Yeah. So much anger. Same thing. It's like Evans just leaked a little bit.
Just like you planned.
Got Evan out here. Oh, wow. A little forehand roller. That should give him a putt. Scott pitches up. Evan's definitely in circle 2. Oh, just off the front cage. Great bid. Tony's just leaks left. It's my birdie opportunity. Got a
Ooh.
very nice right side grab. If you watch Scott here, now.
Oh. Everybody does it.
Everybody does it. This hole's modified. We had someone taking a picnic right in front of the tee pad. This one's out to the left. Typically it's in the right position. They have had the straight position, but this one's just want to punch it down the gap and let it finish left. Not a very long hole, but you definitely want to get it too. Tony's looks pretty good. Might be a little high. He might have a putt at it though. Scott looks like that one drew a little bit to the right for him.
This hole is so intimidating whenever
Yes.
I play it. It's
Skip.
always like,
The cul-de-sac hole.
Oh. all I want to do is just get over the curb.
Yeah, Evan just caught the curb there, and then he went to the drop zone, and he had a good upshot there. Scott's kind of sliding one up there. Just didn't have much room to throw, so he just turned the disc upside down. That's a pretty good shot for this. It's like Tony couldn't give it a bid, just put it up there too. Takes par. Smart play. Ooh, just short on that.
What's it called when the disc hits the bottom of the pole like that? Is there a name for it?
They call it like a lock breaker or something. That's pretty much common. The coolest thing though is when it leans up against it and you get a leaner. Those are my favorite because they're more rare than a hole-in-one. Scott just pulled that one just inside. The Mando was just added not that too long ago, but tough one for Scotty. He'll just move to the drop zone. Tony throws it. Is it gonna fight out? Just looks like it didn't. He's upset. He's competitive. We love it. We love it.
I just hear like the Snoopy music.
So here we got Scott at the drop zone. Get through. I think it just caught those trees. I slowed this one down because Evan was playing quick and wanted to make sure we got his shots in. Just a pitch out there. He didn't really have much. Tony. Oh. That was close. That spin. Yeah, he should be right there for a bogey, I think. Be a good one for Scott. Tough putt. Those low-hanging trees, they get you.
Nice.
Oh, it felt good. Definitely climbing back here. Still got a little bit of a spread. That hole hurt Scott, but he'll come back. This one is definitely plays benefit to the forehand. You really want to land on the flat spot. If you skip on the hill, you kind of get an anti-skip. And otherwise, you just don't get a chance at it too. But it pretty much moves right the whole way. And it's definitely doable, but par is very doable. That's a great shot. That's such a tough backhand on this. Evan playing smart. I like that. He's coming out here. He wants to win. That one drifts a little bit to the left, but should have a look.
This hole is also very intimidating.
Yes.
For me.
Yes.
I think I've hit every single tree on it.
If we keep hitting them, it might open up.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Just a little landscaping.
That one felt good. I was pretty pumped up after that one. That was definitely a bonus.
You should do your reaction in slow motion.
I did get a little, let's go.
Because you looked like that girl when she was like on the disc golf commercial.
Oh, yeah, cat merch.
Yeah.
So this one, Scott and I both missed the Mandos right, and then Evan, as a good brother, follows us. And so Tony's trying to make the correction here because we're all moving to the drop zone. This is a triple Mando, more probably a double Mando, but kind of acts as a triple. He just leaked a little left. He didn't miss it, but it's a tough spot from there. Forehand, got through. A lot of speed out of that too. All right, so we got Scott here, trying to get up and down. Looks like he just caught that tree. Oh wow, that's Evan's shot. That was an excellent out. That's tough from that drop zone.
Oh.
Unless you get completely lucky and somehow don't touch it.
Wow, look at that thing roll.
All right, Scott, this is his fourth, and it sits right by the basket.
Nice.
Hits a bush. I thought for sure it was going out of bounds. Tony's kind of in trouble here, but he gets out his forehand, and it slides right up by the basket. It's a great shot. That's a tough one. Evan just missed it there. Oof, tough one. You know, Emily, while we're here, why don't we give a shout out to our presenting sponsor here?
You'll find it at Fred Meyer's.
Would you? Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's Fred Meyer. There's
Fred
no
Meyer.
S at
There's
the
no
end.
S. Some people think there is. You wouldn't happen to know the jingle.
It's slipping my mind, if you can believe it.
Here we got Scott shot. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Watch this. Presented by Fred Myers. We got the replay. Oh my goodness, Scott. His first hole in one.
Oh, that was off the tee pad?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
We got Evan there. And then this is my shot right here. Kind of
To
going
the
over
heavens.
the top. Yeah. All right, and that's our front nine. Got some colorful scorecards, definitely the tougher spot, but we got our handicap adjustment right at the bottom, and I'm excited for the back nine. It went quick. All right, Scott laying on that rock again, just got the hole in one, absolutely parks the basket. Evan pulling a little bit to the right. That's just right in the ground. I gotta get it up a little bit. One thing I do want to note is Evan found a disc out here, and it just had a name, Connor, on it. No phone number, nothing. And he wasn't comfortable throwing it yet. You know, he likes to get to know his disc before he really lays into him. But that was on the hole before. So if Connor, if you lost something, hit us up. We'll get it back to you. That was just out the right side. And we missed some putts there, so now we're already on hole 17. This one has two baskets in right now. We're currently playing to the left basket. So people are going to go under there, or they're going to go up and over. Wow. Tony's throwing that one fast. It looks like it's going just to the sidewalk. Will it skip back in? Oh, just gets back in. He's pumped. Let's go, Tony. We got Evan's upshot. This pink disc that he's been throwing, this Castro breakout, just excellent with it all day.
What's he doing?
I don't know. I think he's just practicing at the other basket.
Whatever works.
Scott for his 2. One time playing with Tony, he said he likes to imagine he missed his first one. That way he can put his second one harder and it just goes in.
That's awesome.
Got Evan for par. That's a good putt. Looks like some cleanups here. Nice. I just gave Scott that tap in. I know he's good for it. Not sanctioned, so we like to keep it casual here. All right, hole 12, we got a triple Mando. Through the T sign, the light pole on the right, and that lower kind of hanging branch. Looks like I leaked a little left. And Scott's pretty much followed through. We'll see where he ends up. Evan just missed the Mando right there. See if Tony can show us how to do it. If you miss Mando, you go to the drop zone, the tee pad right in front of the pad. And I told Evan he should throw his disc he found. DX Valkyrie, his best shot of the day. That's so good.
Oh, yeah.
It was the day of Christmas, and all through the house, the second annual Anthony Klaus Open, presented by Fred Meyer, was saved by Scott Klaus.
Scott saved the program. All right, and we're back into it. The video quality changes a little bit. That's because it's an Android. Scott, we still love you. Here we go. We got Scott throwing his out shot here. He's kind of in trouble there, in jail a little bit, but it looks like he got out to the middle. Here's Scott again. Just a pitch up. All right, at this moment right here, Evan just made the putt from there all the way to the basket. We didn't get it on footage. And also Tony threw about a 340-foot up shot.
Holy cow.
And best shot of the day, and he was cracking up because, of course, we didn't get it on camera. But he makes his birdie right there. I think Tony's the only birdie on that hole. We get to hole 13. Tony's starting us off. That one might be a little bit closer to the road. This is in the right position. It follows the path that you see on the screen, kind of down by the light poles up here. I think I just threw an envy there, just letting it hook out left. Scott, nice low bullet. Can it beat the bush? I think it just caught the top of that bush on the edge of the road, right at the basket though. All right, we got Evan up here. This one might be in the fairway. It might be a little bit right. We'll see where he ends up. Scott's still got to look. Ooh, good spin on that one. Evan did tap out earlier, or throw out to be in the fairway. Got my birdie look there. Man, it was just an excellent day out there. We're so blessed to be in Arizona weather and get this. So if you're watching somewhere where it snows, you know, tell us where you'd like to be playing, or maybe you'd like to check out Red Mountain. It's kind of a fun little park course, but we are always blessed with good weather out in Arizona.
Oh, yeah. See,
the nice part is when it's bad out, like when it's hot, the parks are empty. And when it's good out, the parks are full, but you can always be out. This is 14. This is an ace run. The competition's really heating up. We got Tony and Scott are at 7 down, and myself and Evan are at 5 under. If Evan and I don't make a move here, it might be all over. Oh, Evan. Oh, that's parked him. Wow.
Nice.
That is an excellent shot. Of course, with that Valkyrie again. Looks like he found his swing. That one cuts in a little inside left into that bush. Tony will have to work something out. Evan, tap in 2. So Evan and I birdied here, and Tony and Scott, the bushes got the best of them, and they parred, and we are all tied up.
Oh,
We're at
wow.
hole 15.
Oh, my
We got a
gosh.
4-way tie. Oh man, I never
Were you
planned.
nervous at this point?
You know what? I didn't pay any attention to the scores. I typically
Oh,
don't.
so you had no clue at this.
No
You had
clue.
no clue what the score was.
Nope. I knew that I needed to do well, and I knew that Scott was playing pretty well. I know he had a couple of shots that he wished he could take back, but right there, he just parks it again. He's probably 10 feet behind the basket.
So who was
Oh.
keeping score?
I was keeping score. Tony pulled this one. This one might be out of bounds. He might be the first to break. And Evan, oh, he does it again. Oh, that's right down the middle. It might be a little short, but that's a great shot. Evan, just ready to go, jams his putt. Tony was barely inside. He's back there. Here's his up shot. Just about put it in. That was a great shot. Here's Scott for his birdie opportunity. Evan so far is taking the lead. Oh, just didn't get it in. Tony for par and myself I birdied, so we're moving.
On your head.
Ooh, Tony got a little
Whoa.
cut up there. Red Mountain, dangerous. All right. So Evan and myself are taking up the lead right now. Let's see if Evan can do it again. 2 birdies in a row. Oh my goodness. That's absolutely parked. It looked like he was going to ace it, and then just at the end thought, oh, that might just be right under the basket.
He seems to be pretty even keel with his good and bad shots.
You think the turnaround was the disc? You know, they say it's the archer, not the arrow, but this arrow was flying pretty straight for Evan. All right. We got Scotty up. Boom. Ready to go. All right. Scott's got another birdie opportunity. Just flipping that disc to get that extra footage. Evan just tapped in his birdie.
Oh.
So close. So Evan just got a turkey.
Oh.
Just out of nowhere. Very casually playing. Just 3 birdies in a row.
Oh, I've never heard that term before outside of bowling.
Nice. Yeah. Yep. Just that 3 in a row. Tony with a great birdie putt. Here I am to join him for another birdie as well. Oh. Close. Scott. Scott and I tapping in our pars. So we've got Evan with the outright lead. All right, Evan at 8 under. We have 2 holes left.
Does anyone know their scores at all? Or
I think the unique thing about handicap is what I told them is that we'll do their score and then subtract it at the end.
Oh, yeah.
But in this video, I just figured I'd give them the handicap so we could kind of see it all even out, and it's honestly really worked out well. I'm going with an over-the-top shot here, as most of the other guys are going with the underhand. Safe, it's good to go. Should give me a putt. Oh, you already know. Spin in the hand.
Yeah.
Puts up the hyzer.
Confidence
That's a
is
great
high.
shot. That's an excellent shot. Scott. Oh my goodness. Just over the top. I thought he made it.
Oh.
Scott's wanting it. Just a little right. Nice shot, Tony. Good putt. All right, now we are at hole 18. Now, it's still anyone's game. This is a par 4, and it's definitely not easy. I think if Evan can par this, I think he can take it down.
All right. Well, let's see what my dad
All right,
does
Tony.
first.
Should be safe up there. A lot of OB. This hole goes down about 360 feet, maybe 340, and then it goes to a red wood chip peninsula that is all OB on the outside, and it's stringed off.
So traditionally on hole 18, when you're putting, you're supposed to bend over back like and face
And hike
the
hike the putters.
the putters to the basket.
Yep, that's a tradition here at Red Mountain. We won't do it in this video, but casual rounds. So
Through the
Evan
legs.
went OB. I went OB. As you can see, there's a lot available here. Scott's kind of thinking about his shot. Here's Tony. Tony's following suit. I think when Pete designed this hole, I think he just kind of chuckles when people try to get aggressive because it really does hurt you. Scott and I did cross down there, but we're both OB. Tony's going the over the top next shot. Looks like he's got his T-bird. That was great. That should be right by the basket. Evan's pitching up.
I do love this hole. It's just different than all the other ones.
Oh, yeah. It just punishes you if you get greedy. Scott went out the OB there, but he threw a backhand, so he crossed in there. So he's going to gather himself up, and
Is he getting dust on his hands for chalk, or?
he might. Just a little extra for some grip. Boom. That's a great putt for Scott. And then mine came in over the top here. Tony's tapping in. And that's great. Let's check out the results.
Okay.
And your winner of the second annual Anthony Klaus Open, Evan Klaus! Woo!
Anthony Klaus.
I'll have to change the tournament next year. Let's go, dude. It was 3 birdies. That's what it was. The finding of the disc. And you went home with 3 discs today. Boom.
Unbelievable.
Thanks for watching.
Evan, congrats. 2023 Anthony Klaus Open 2 champion. Wow, what a great match today, Em.
Yeah, I wish he was here to talk about it with his struggles on that cul-de-sac hole where he had grip lock, or is that a different one?
That was the one. Yep, put it out of bounds. He really came back, and what a tight battle today.
Yeah.
Great. It was great. It's always fun playing the family little round with disc golf handicaps, and it was just overall a fun thing to watch this year. So thanks for tuning in and tapping in with us. I'm Dylan Van't Hul.
I'm Emily Van't Hul.
And this is Tap In Disc Golf.
And we're tapping out.